It's very natural to feel hopeful when a falling stock shows signs of recovery, but waiting or hoping is not a strategy. Hey there, Tamir from Fibonacci-Traders.com. You read the daily market recap. Please hit the like, subscribe, share with friends, and without any further ado, let's see the chart. AMD earnings came out after the bell. Market reaction to those earnings? To the downside. 84 was the closing price after hours. 84, not surprising, is on this white trend line because we know trend lines are the true support resistance for price action. This white trend line goes all the way back to October of 2022, held and still holding the higher lows. Now, if 84 will fall, with price fall below the 84, we are going to this gap over here. Below it we have another two gaps to the downside, and we know that more than 80% of all gaps will get filled. So if 84 will fail to hold, 79.70, this gap together with the 74.50 is next. Let me know in the comments below, what do you think? Is AMD going to close all these three gaps, or only one, or only two, or are we going to get a bounce from this white trend line back to the upside? Let me know in the comments below. Very interesting to know and hear. What do you think? SPY, another bearish trend day. Red trend line failed to hold as support. It was a very tough resistance, and once again, price breaking down another. This red trend line now, 408 needs to hold, otherwise 402 together with this yellow trend line is the next support. Failing to hold, we have the gap at the 397 that will get filled, 80% chance. In my opinion, if this area of the 402 will fail to hold, this gap will get filled. Don't forget tomorrow, 2 p.m. Eastern side, rate decision. Wait for market reaction because all it matters is how market will react to the rate decision. All we have to do is follow price, use levels and trend lines to manage our risk. All the rest is just pure noise. It doesn't matter what you think or what others think about the rate decision. All it matters is how price react to this decision. In the premium room, we had a very nice day. We took short pre-market because we were prepared for both sides. Pre-market futures looked like this at the 41.60, and we said once this yellow trend line will break to the downside, we are going to the 41.28. And here we are. We all know where price went, and we took this short all the way to the down until we had an inside candle on the 65 minutes SPY. Then we closed 100% of the short because this 409 area is also the 618 retracement Fibonacci level. Then we had the bounce, so we closed the short. We also took some meta and the double top, scenario. So overall, very nice, profitable day in the premium room. If you want to join us, you are more than welcome. Check the links in the description below. QQQ, not surprising, also bearish trend day. 316 is the next support that needs to hold, otherwise 310 and this gap to the downside will get filled. All we have to do is follow price and use levels and trend lines to manage risk. Tomorrow rate decision, we need to sit and wait and see how market will react, because this is all it matters. How market reacts to earnings, how market reacts to price decision. What we think, what others think, doesn't matter. Only thing matters is price action. IWM back to the 170. This 170 is a very important level of support. Breaking down another 163 to the downside is next. Dow Jones back below this red trend line. This red trend line is not giving up. This red trend line goes all the way to January of 2022. And since then, each and every time price of the Dow tried, failed. Now, 335 needs to hold. Otherwise, we have all these levels to the downside as future support. Bitcoin on the daily, another inside day, holding above this red trend line. This red trend line needs to hold because it was a very strong resistance, now acting as support. Breaking below this red trend line, high probability, we are going to the orange one. Once we understand the true relationship between price action, aka candlestick analysis, Fibonacci levels and trend lines, we have everything that we need to be on the right side of price action. High probability, nothing is 100%, but we can become our own indicators, and we have the roadmap to the future of price action. Ethereum, 1800 needs to hold. It is a very important level of support because it was very tough resistance. Failing to hold, in my opinion, next will be the 1622 and then 1500s. Apple, testing this red trend line now as support. This red trend line was a very tough resistance, as we can see. Now acting as support. Let's see how Apple will react to rate decision. Breaking to the downside, we have all the levels and this white trend line as future, near future supports. Amazon, the only green on my screen today, broke below this trend line and bounced off the 101 back above this trend line. Now let's see if bulls of Amazon have enough power in their hands to go up and close above the 105, continuation in this uptrend channel. Meta, bulls of Meta trying and holding the fort not to close this gap to the downside. They want to close this gap first, but for now Meta since earnings basically moving sideways between the 236 and the 244. Let's see where Meta is going. Short, in my opinion, a close below the 233, long continuation above 244 towards this gap over here. All we have to do, you guessed it, we have to sit and wait for market reaction to tomorrow's rate decision. Google basically moving sideways between the 103 to the downside and the 108 to the upside. Short below the yellow trend line, long continuation above the 108, and of course everything you see in here in this video and on my channel in general is for educational purposes only. It's only my ideas, it's only my opinion. Never follow blindly anyone on social media, paid or free services. Follow to get ideas, follow to learn, but in the end of the day, it's up to you. Microsoft 303 is holding. Bulls are defending the 303 because they know that once this 303 together with this red trend line will fail to hold, we are going to fill this gap at the 282. This red trend line held as resistance for the higher highs, broke to the upside, now it will act as support. Netflix, red trend line, holding the higher lows. Trend lines are the true support resistance for price action. Together with the Fibonacci levels, we know with high probability what to do next. Breaking below the 316 and below this red trend line, we can go short. If you're not long yet on Netflix, I would wait for 2-3 days, close above the 336, and then use the levels and this trend line to manage your risk. And as long as this red trend line is holding the higher lows, you're good to go for long. If you want to take your trading journey to the highest level and really understand in-depth candlestick analysis, in-depth price action, and with high probability understand and know where price might be headed next on all time frames, on all securities, whether it's stocks, ETFs, indices, cryptos, or Forex, check the links in the description below. Choose your program, choose your own path, one-on-one live mentorship program or the pre-recorded, same program, pre-recorded, 6 hours, 49 lessons, and my promise to you that by the end of those programs, you will become your own indicator, you will stop following others to tell you when to buy, when to sell, because you will know how to do it yourself. And with lifetime access for support, guidance, and all Discord channels, my promise to you, you will be able to do it. Check the links in the description below. Nvidia holding the 280 with an inside candle. Let's see tomorrow where Nvidia is heading. To the downside, we have 267, 257, and then this white trend line. Long continuation, we are going towards the 298 together with this red trend line. Tesla 165, 164 to the upside. Very tough resistance because it was a very important level of support. Now let's see where Tesla is heading. It all depends on market reactions tomorrow for the rate decision. Bearish reaction, this gap will finally get filled and maybe all the way to the 136. Good reaction, breaking above the 164, we are going to fill this gap here at the 177. Let me know in the comments below, what do you think? Which gap Tesla will close first? This one here, the 177, or the 146? Let me know in the comments below. And let me know in general, what do you think on my channel? What do you want me more to post on the channel? More technical analysis, more on the psychology behind trading. Let me know, because it's very important for me to know what do you think, and then I can provide you with more educational resources. And by the way, check the Fibonacci Academy playlist. 20 videos, each video 20 minutes or less. It's free, of course. On how to become a better trader each and every day. Technical side and on the mental side, the psychology behind trading. Put your mind and put your energy on the psychology behind trading. Know yourself, know your emotions, and then you can become a better trader. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like, subscribe, share with friends, and don't forget to check the links in the description below for more educational resources. Until the next video, do good things.